So now this algorithm is radix sort. Our next algorithm is radix sort. So before this we have seen bucket sort and everything. So now we are going for radix sort. So how it is done, I will show you first the procedure, because I think questions, I haven't seen many questions, but how this is working is mainly I have seen one or two somewhere, or some test series I have seen. But let's see how this is working, how these numbers are unsorted. Okay, so how it is sorted, and then we will see some this algorithm. Now let's see here. These numbers are 804. Okay, so not 804, 804, then 26, then 64, then 52, then 1. These are the some numbers we have. We are for this is number 1, this is number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Five elements, 5 integers numbers are there. We have to sort them in ascending order. So we are already saying ascending order. Now the first step is that there are 3-digit numbers. So we have to apply this. We have to make every number 3-digit. How we can do? We can add 0 at the leftmost position. So it has got 2 places. So put 2 zeros there. So now, next is there. Now we have to sort it first. First sort in units place. Okay, so just copy. I'm just copying the number from here. 0 2 6 0 6 4 0 5 2 0 0 1. So units place means this. Okay, the first place. So this is the units place. We have to sort them. So we can see 0 0 1. So the first sorting, we have to sort this column. Okay, so now 0 0 1. Okay, so now 2 is 0 5, then 2. So now 3 is not there. 4 can be taken as like this, 8 0 4. So next is 6 0 0 6 4 0 6 4. Now last is 0 2 6 0 2 6, because 6 is at the, see, we are just checking this, just the units place, and doing the what is this we are just sorting, and we are just seeing the units place. Okay, so just this, by using units place, this is sorted. So I think in one Ravi's test only I have seen that after tens place, how what is the our sorted, ordered, and everything like this. Okay, so you just, if you just apply on the tens place and do, that will be wrong, because we have to first start with units place, then go one by one like this. Now we have to sort for second. Don't look at this. Now new is this. So we have to sort in tens place. From right to left we are going. So we have to sort by seeing the tens place. Now second, sort in tens place. Second. Now 0 0 1. So we have to see 0 is there. First 0 0 1 is there. So nothing to change. Then again it is 0 again. So 8 0 4. So we are just checking this. Okay, this column, this tens place column, this column. Before that we have checked this. Now this 0, then 2. 2 is our next. 0 2 6. 2 is completed. Then 5 0 5 2. Then done 0 6 4. So now after second pass, this is our sorted order. Now finally we have to check this. Sorry. This, okay. So the hundredths place, the third sort is 100 place. So the here 3 digits are there. More than 3 4 5 digits can be present. Okay, so now we have to check this. So 0 0 0 is there. So 0 0 1, then 0 2 6, then 0 5 2, then 0 6 4. Only 8 is there. So 8 0 4. Now you can check this is sorted or not. CS. It is sorted 001, 026, then 052, then 064, then 804. So what is our ultimate sorted order? 1, then 26, then 52, then 64, then 804. Now you can see this is our sorted order. So sorted in ascending order. Ascending order. Okay, so now you can see first what we did. I am just explaining again. So this was our input. So the maximum was 3-digit number. So we have to put zero in the places of where we have to make every number 3-digit. So we are placing zeros. So first we are seeing the units place. We are doing just sorting with the help of units place. Once the units place is done, don't check here, okay, just check here the next. So this is very important. You may make some error here by just after doing units place you again check this, then it is wrong. After doing units place, this is our new array, so we have to check this again. After second pass this is coming, then we have to check our third digit numbers. Okay, so just check up here. So the final sorted order will be here after seeing this. So first unit place is checked, new sorted order is coming, and then after the units place is sorted, the new tens place we have to check the tens place, the middle one. Here the middle one is tens place. Four 5 digits and number can be present. So after seeing this, the tens place, new sorted order is coming. We have to check again the hundreds place. This is coming. This may have 3-digit. We have here 3-digit numbers maximum. Here we are anything 4-5-digit numbers can be present. Now let's see the algorithm. Here nothing much. So it is from Foreman. So now let's see here radix sort. Radix sort. This is our function name. A. This is array. And this is D is digits. Okay, so each key is ranging from 1 to n. Key means this array is ranging from 1 to n, where D digited numbers. D digits are numbered from 1 to D, from right to left. Right to left, I have already told you, right to left we are going, so D digited from right to left. For 1 to D, D digited number, do use a stable sorting algorithm to sort A on digit I. Okay, so stable sort I have forgot to mention. So stable sort, just while making note, just put an asterisk here. I am going to tell you what is stable sort, everything I will tell you. Just put an asterisk here, just for your sake, like you can say like counting sort. Let's say counting sort is used. We have already done counting sort. Let's say counting sort algorithm is used to sort A on digits I. So here I will tell you about stable sorting algorithm in another video. I will make separate video on that, which there you will understand what is stable sorting algorithm, because some questions may be asked that identify among this which of them are stable sorting algorithm. Okay, so nothing much to here, just this is a simple algorithm. A is the array, D is digits. So for each array 1 to n we are doing, for I to D the digits we are like doing used. Let's say counting sort algorithm is used for here D digit, because here we have 3-digit number, 3-digit number, so we are doing 3 times this algorithm. Okay, so if 4 or 5-digit number, let's say 5-digit number were present, we have to 5 times we have to do this. Okay, so now let's move on to time complexity of this, and then we will move on to next algorithm. So just here after doing this, I got to know that I have forgot to tell you about stable sorting algorithm. Just put an asterisk here and put an asterisk here. I will do another video on stable sorting algorithm where we will understand it better. Okay, so now we will do time complexity. So now let's see time complexity analysis. So after so let's say, so here after applying sorting for 1-digit numbers, one digit numbers, it is sort one second. after sorting for the first time, I mean like this, after sorting for the first time, one digit numbers are sorted. Now applying for the second time, two digit numbers are sorted. Like this it will go on. So it will take order of n plus b. Here n is the number of elements and b is the base of the number. B is this base of the number. Okay, so base, I think you know, this is base. So decimal number has got base 0 to 9. It will have more, we will understand it our number system, which we will do in digital logic. For now, just understand base is the, let's say base is 10, so we will get 0 to 9 numbers. So for d digit, so now we have seen that we have got d digit. Okay, here, so we have seen like here 3 digit number are present, so we have to do this sorting 3 times. So d, so 3 times we have to do. So here we are, if we have like d digited number, so we have to apply d into this, d times this number will be sorted. So now this is coming down as d into order of n plus b. So now let's say d, what is d? D can be written as log of L base B. Okay. So now here L is our largest number. Okay, so L is largest number, B is already, I have told you, base. So now it is coming down to as, let's say, time complexity. So it is coming down to as L base B order of n plus b. So now this L is, let's say, order of n to the power k. Okay. So now if we put this in this, so log of b n to the power k, so n plus b order of, let's say this. So order, this is coming down, k is coming down, log of n base b n plus b. Okay, so now if it is coming, then we can write this as order of n log of n base b. So this is our time complexity. Okay, so now again let's redo this. So total time taken is n plus b. Okay, so n is number of whatever the number of elements are present here. There are 1 2 3 4 5. 5 is the number of elements and base is here 10 because we have taken decimal number. So here b is our base. Okay, so now d times this will sorting will be applying, because here we have 3 digit numbers, we are applying 3 times this sorting. So 1 2 3, 3 times we are applying this sorting. So d is for d digit numbers, we will apply d. So what is d? D is this log of L base b. L is the largest number and b is base. So we put this here. So now we can say L is equals to order of n to the power k. So now which will come down to us n log n base b. So in base case, this may come down to as 1 when, let's say, n will be equals to b. When number of elements will be equals to, let's say, b, then it will come down to as 1 and then it will go on and be order of n. So order of n is less than order of log n base b, because we have already seen, or you can take any example and you can prove it out. Okay, so this will come down to as order of n if we have number, this number of elements is equals to base. Okay, so then it will come down to as order of n, otherwise this is our time complexity. So now space complexity is nothing much to do. Space complexity, other than all this, we are just checking. So nothing much, we are just checking this. So here, since the range is already known, we have already seen that if counting sort is going to be applied, we have to know the range first. So here the range is known, so we can say we are using counting sort. So we are using counting sort. Okay, so if we are using counting sort, so only this base. Here the base will be the extra space needed. So order will be coming down to us order of B. Okay, so because the extra this space is needed is the base. Because counting sort we have already seen that if range is known we can apply counting sort. So here the extra space is needed is order of B. The base is the extra space needed. So I hope this is understandable to you. So the only question I think can be asked is this after the first pass or second pass, after second iteration, what will be our sorted order? This kind of questions can be asked only. I haven't seen much, so I think in Ravi sir's one of his tests, I have seen that after the third or three digit third time, I mean third digit, because there are five digit numbers. After third digit, what is the our sorted order? So in this I think only this kind of question is asked, or we have done this time complexity, space complexity. Anyhow, it is better to know all this, so that if any question can be asked we can answer it easily. Okay, so now we will move on to selection sort. Just one algorithm is left, sorting. We will do that in this. After that, greedy and dynamic, lot of algorithms are there. Don't get scared. These are all easy. Just keep going. Okay.